Hello everyone, Matt Lynn's here for Wareham Sports for Wareham High School tonight. We've got a great one for you. A boys varsity matchup between the Charlestown Townies and our Wareham Vikings. Now, on December 19th, these two teams met in Charlestown, and the Townies came away with a 77-74 win over the Vikings. And from what Mr. Rodricks was telling me before the game tonight, Charlestown pulled away at the last minute. So it was a very last minute, very close game. I'm expecting more of the same here tonight. But another thing of note, the Vikings were on a 5-game winning streak until January 6th when they suffered an 82-76 loss against Bishop Fien. So there's a couple of big things here tonight. Number one, the Vikings certainly do not want to lose 2 games in a row. And on top of that, they're looking to get their win back against Charlestown. So I'm expecting a great matchup. We're playing outside of our division, so those are always tough. But buckle up. We're glad you're with us, and we're going to be back with the starting lineups in the national anthem right after this. Townies. Sophomore, number 1, Kamari Day. Senior, number 14, Kaori Peters. Junior, number 32, Jeremy Baez. Junior, number 3, co-captain Jerry Brown. And senior, number 12, Lennon Ramos Pina. Wareham's head coach is Steve Faniel, and he is assisted by Juwan Gamble, Cy Barito, Darian Fernandez, Jamie Sylvia, and Aaron Baptiste. Starting for the Vikings. At forward, sophomore, number 21, Tyler Cannon. At guard, junior, number 4, Cisco Montero. At guard, junior, number 3, Malachi Tavares. At forward, junior, number 0, co-captain Amari Rose. And at guard, senior, number 1, the other co-captain, Aaron Cody. A reminder that food and drink are not permitted in the gymnasium, and we ask that you do not walk in front of the players' benches. At this time, please stand if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And with that, we welcome you back inside J. Montague Gymnasium for tonight's basketball game between the Charlestown Townies and the Wareham Vikings. And we mentioned in the open these two teams met in mid-December, with Charlestown coming away with a 77-74 win over the Vikings. And from what I was told, that was very last minute that they pulled away. They may have hit a 3 at the buzzer. And on top of that, the Vikings' 5-game winning streak came to an end on January 6th against Bishop Feion when they dropped that one 82-76. So they're looking to get their win back against Charlestown and to keep from losing 2 in a row. So a lot on the lines for the Vikings here tonight. They're 6-2 on the year. Definitely looking to keep themselves in that strong power ranking. Meanwhile, Charleston coming in at 4-2. They're 3-1 in their league. There is a lot of height out on there for the Townies. I was looking through the roster earlier. They've only got 2 players that are under 5'10", and those players are 5'8" and 5'9" respectively. So a lot of height out there for Charlestown. Rose is going to win the opening tip-off for the Vikings, and Tavares is going to bring it up. Good to see Cannon out there on the floor. You notice that face mask he's wearing. We got a little info on that after the last game we were here. He actually suffered a facial injury against Charlestown on the 19th of December. And as a result, has to wear that face shield for 6 weeks. Charlestown with the rebound, but had it knocked away, got it back before it went out of bounds, and they're going to back it out near midcourt and reset. Kamari Day. I was watching Charlestown in warm-ups, and they definitely have range from downtown. They didn't all go in, but they were all getting to the basket as Rose puts the layup off the glass to tie the game. Kamari Rose. 2 points apiece, just over a minute into the game. Day with the give over to Brown. Brown puts up the shot, and that's good for 3. Jerry Brown for 3. That's what I was talking about. They've got range. Look out. Rose has got 3 around him. He's able to kick it out. Montero's 3 is no good, though. Off the inside of the rim, out, up in front, working against Cannon, no good. And it's Cody that comes down with a rebound. He's going to have to go on the fast break the other way. Closing in, Cody coast to coast. Aaron Cody. Cody took it coast to coast to make it 5-4, Charlestown. Nice screen set there by the Townies. Kamari Day. Day pulls up about the free throw line. Gets the lead back to 3 for Charlestown. Cody thought about taking the 3, pulls it down, going to give it off to Tavares. Tavares takes the 3, but it's short, and Day gets the rebound. And now these long passes up ahead. Nice block by Cannon, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to go to Charlestown. Lemon Pina was working against Cannon, and he had the size advantage. But Cannon with a good job to get up there and block that shot. It's on the floor. It's going to be picked up by Cody. He got it away. It's going to get to Tavares. Tavares, there's an odd man rush as Cody's a little late. He got knocked to the floor, getting back into it. That's going to be rebounded by Pina. This is what you see, this up and over, the height, the give and go. Jeremy Baez. And it's 9-4, 5-point lead for Charlestown. Rose with the layup. Amari Rose. A lot of action back and forth. 3 minutes into the quarter. It's a 9-6 Charlestown lead. Day just weaving through traffic. Pulls up. No good. Rebound by Cannon. Oh, look at that. Well, there's going to be a foul. Montero got fouled as Brown broke in on the pass. Charlestown foul is against Jerry Brown, his first, team first. Give and go back and forth. It ends up in Cody's hands. And it's going to be a blocking foul. Charlestown foul is against Jeremy Baez, his first, team second. Not a shooting foul. So they'll inbound to Cody. Cody steps back. He's going to give it to Amari. Amari with a deep three. That's off the back of the rim. Rebound Charlestown. Day coming up. There's the give to Baez. Baez off the front of the rim. He got his own rebound and put it back. Jeremy Baez. Lead back to 5 for Charlestown. Charlestown foul is against Kaori Peters, his first, team third. 3 team fouls on Charlestown pretty quick here in the mid-stage of the first quarter. Tavares trying to drive through the defense, and he got fouled as he went up. Charlestown foul against Lennon Ramos-Pina, his first, team fourth. Malachi Tavares at the line, shooting 2. Tavares knocks in his first. In a game like this, I think free throws are going to be very important, especially in the later stages of the game. But again, we were talking about the foul issue. A lot of players only with 1 foul, but they put on 4 team fouls pretty quick. We're at 4:04 in the first quarter. We still got a half a quarter to go, and 1 more team foul puts Wareham in the bonus and at the line. Nice feed down low to Jules McGee. Jules McGee. And keep an eye on number 4 in red. I was watching Jules McGee, and he was knocking him down solid. He found a spot on the floor he liked. Kept taking the feed and was sinking basket after basket. Granted, that's a lot different than a game situation when you're going to have somebody in your face. There's an open 3 for Charlestown. You're not going to be able to let them do that. Kaori Peters for 3. They're going to hurt you from downtown. Can't give them those open looks. Montero driving in, kicks it out to Cannon. Cannon, nice move over to Rose with the open look. And Rose drains the 3. Amari Rose for 3. Rose with the steal and the takeaway. Oh, he got grabbed. Got grabbed on the way up. That was clear as day. He was going up, so that's going to be a shooting foul. And Wareham's now in the bonus anyways. Charlestown foul against Kamari Day. His first, team limit. Amari Rose at the line, shooting 2. Ooh, Rose's first free throw goes off the front of the rim. He's got 1 more. It is a 3-point lead currently for Charlestown. Rose has got 1 more, trying to cut the deficit to 2. 3:01 left on the clock. Rose 1 for 2 at the line, 14-16 Charlestown. No long passes on that exchange. Up and around and in. Oh, but he got it back. Looking again for Jules. Jules. No call. A clean play. McGee with a good effort, but it was blocked. Oh! Cody's layup just bounced around the rim and then fell back to the floor. A spin move, kicking it out. They're going to have to pull it down. He steps inside the arc. Cody read the pass and got out in front of it. Cody by himself puts it in. Aaron Cody. And that ties the game at 16, 2:05 to go in the quarter. Charlestown again showing nothing but speed. They've been in the high gear all quarter long. That shot off the glass. Robbie Orn able to pick it up. And they kept it away from the Townies. Cody again going against two defenders. Orn's got an open look at a three, but that's going to be off to the side. I think they're getting, yes, they are. They got Rose. Wareham foul against Amari Rose, his first, team first. Timeout, Charlestown. So I think what happened there was Charlestown was trying to make the substitution, and there seemed to be a little confusion as far as who was going in, who was coming out. So the Townies had to take the time out there and get everybody organized and back on the same page. There's those long passes again up towards half court. Going in against two defenders. Orn saving it. And he banked it off the Charlestown player. Great smart play by Robbie Orn to make sure that when that ball went out of bounds, Wareham retained possession. Cody's going to bring it up. He's working against Kamari Day. They give it over to the far side of the court. Rose with the screen. Cody step back. That's a deep two, and that's in and out. Orn with the rebound, and Orn with the putback. Robbie Orn. And that will put Wareham on top by 2. 18-16, 105 left to go in the first. Day with a three. That's short. Saved by Tavares before it goes out of bounds. Pushes up ahead. Cody working against Day. Got the foul in the basket. Aaron Cody. Townie foul is against Kamari Day, his second. Aaron Cody at the line shooting one. Cody has the opportunity for the three-point play and converts it. So now Wareham up 21-16 with less than a minute to go in the first quarter. 54.1 seconds on the clock to be exact. There's a steal by Rose. Rose! And he landed on his hip. He's got to get back up and get into the play. Amari Rose. No foul. That three is short. Orn gets the rebound, hands it off to Rose. Rose up ahead to Cody all by himself with the easy lay-in. Aaron Cody. And it's now a 9-point lead just like that for the Vikings. 25-16. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Wareham storming back. Jerry Brown. Seen some nice long plays. That's a three for Cody. That's off the rim. Coleman Brito wrestled it away, but it went to the floor. Charlestown able to pick it up. They're not going to get the shot off. And that's how the first quarter will end, with Wareham up 25-18. don't take anything for granted as Wareham starts the second quarter with a 7-point lead, up 25-18. Charlestown led for about half the way the first quarter, led by as many as 5, but Wareham really came storming back and took control. Braden Cannon's on the floor now. He was using his size, trying to keep 2 defenders at bay. They kick it out. Brito for 3, that's going to be short. But Rose get the rebound and backs it out. Rose moves up, that's no good. Braden Cannon trying to get the rebound, has it wrestled away from him. Cody able to get up there and stop the pass. Undercut the Townie player. Cody for 3, no good. And they are going to get Braden Cannon on a foul. Wareham foul against Braden Cannon, his first, team first. Wareham played a pretty clean quarter in the first. Meanwhile, they found themselves in the bonus. Charlestown had 14 fouls pretty quickly. Here we go, that's where he was at warm-ups. But again, he didn't have a defender the size of Amari Rose in his face. But that's where he was draining those buckets from. Charlestown got a hand on that pass, but it comes back down. Brito able to handle it. Braden thought about putting the shot up, pulls it down. Rose working inside to the basket and gets the points. Amari Rose. Charlestown now taking the opportunity to slow it down a bit. They want to get a good look. Baez with a nice little block. Clean screen. Baez rips it away from Robbie Orn. So the basket is good. Basket by Jeremy Baez is good. Wareham foul against Robbie Orn, his first, team second. Jeremy Baez at the line, shooting 1. Cody got a 3-point play in the first quarter. Now Baez has an opportunity to get a 3-point play for Charlestown. Orn grabbed him as he went up. The basket was good, and the free throw is good. That makes it 27-21, a 6-point Viking lead with 6:08 to go in the first. Cody kicks it out to Brito. Brito cross pass to Orn. Orn puts up the 3. He had a good look at it, but that's off the back of the rim. And it's McGee with the rebound, and now Charlestown going the other way. Brown put on the brakes, then went by him, inside to Baez, and Baez with that tall height, able to put it in. Jeremy Baez. Step back 3 from Malachi, that's off in and out of the rim. Nice job to get it back. Tavares made the break on it, but not able to keep possession. It went out of bounds. And it's going to be Charlestown basketball. Baez loses the handle on it. It's Brito that picks it up. He ran into his own man. Now we got a foul on the floor against Charlestown. Charlestown foul against Jerry Brown, his second, team first. Got him reaching in on Montero as Cisco went by him. 5:12 to go in the second. Wareham up 27-23. There's a handoff to Montero. Montero gives it off to Tavares. Rose with a deep 3, but that's off the mark. Now Brown coming up the other way. Wareham's done a good job. They're not giving Charlestown a lot of good looks from beyond the arc. But Charlestown is working inside. Jules McGee. McGee hits the layup to pull the Townies within 2. Montero's got an open look at a three from the far corner, but that's off the rim. Montero gets it back. Rose thought about taking a really deep three, but instead pulls it back, and he's going to get fouled. Charlestown foul is against Jules McGee, his first, team second. Amari Rose at the line, shooting 2. Now, Rose has been knocked to the floor a couple times already. Landed once on his side. He looked to be in a little bit of pain. His first shot's off the mark. And Jerry Brown's going to come to the bench for the Townies, and Ander Ramirez will check in for him. Rose 0 for 2 on the line at that attempt, and Baez gets the rebound. Now they're going to move it up ahead. There's a little give and go. Whoa, there's a travel. And that's going to go back over to the Vikings. McGee took an extra step. He was trying to get to that spot. You see where that gray line is on that far side of the three-point line? That's about where he liked to shoot from. We've already seen him let it fly once. Rose needs help, kicks it out to Brito. That's off the glass. On the floor, they're going to call jump. Jump ball, Townies ball. Brito was fighting for it, but couldn't wrestle it away before the whistle. Townies get it on the jump ball. Pushing off of Cody there. Charlestown trying to find a shot. They finally got a look they like, but it's off the rim. Rose gets the defensive board. Rose trying to take it himself into the lane. Clean block, no foul. Charlestown going back the other way. Cody there able to pull up, contest the shot. Kaori Peters for 3. And with that 3, Charlestown goes back on top by 1. Now they lead 28-27. No shot. Charlestown foul against Ander Ramirez, his first, team third. There's a foul on the floor. Cody, wow, with a little hop, puts it in. Aaron Cody. Now up ahead again to Peters. Oh, Tavares almost had that pass. That's off the mark, batted up and around. Charlestown comes up with the ball, and Pina will draw the foul. Wareham foul against Tyler Cannon, his first, team third. Lennon Ramos Pina at the line, shooting 2. So if Pina makes both of these, he will put Charlestown back on top with 2:37 to go in the second quarter. There's the first. That ties it. And he makes both of them to give Charlestown a 30-29 lead. Cody with the mid-range jumper. It's off the rim. Rebound by the Townies. Oh, intercepted on the cross court by Cody. Up ahead, Malachi Tavares. Tavares was all by himself. McGee was looking for somewhere to go with it, and they had him well covered. Cisco was right in front of Ramirez. I think that might have been McGee. They're back on top. Cody, layup doesn't go. McGee's got the rebound. He's going to bring it back up. Working 1-on-2, going to bounce pass. Let in Ramos Pina. Pina gives Charlestown a 3-point lead, 34-31, 1:25 to go in the second. Malachi directing traffic. Got Cannon to move, set a moving screen. Cody for three. And Cody for three. Cody ties it up. 1:08 to go, 34 apiece. Told you this was going to be a good one. Out in front, he's able to pull it down and handle it. They're going to give it back to McGee. Pivot underneath to Baez. Jeremy Baez. He's dangerous under the basket. They're going to need to put somebody on him when he's down there. Cannon thought about a three, had second thoughts. Tavares. That's going to get batted and out, and it'll be Charlestown ball. 40.9 on the clock. Charlestown on top by 2, 36-34. Montero staying step for step with Ramirez. Ramirez spins around him, now pushes off a little bit. I think he was trying to go cross court, but it hit the rim, but they're able to get it back anyways. Baez there fighting with Rose, and they call jump ball. Jump ball, Vikings ball. That's what you have to do. They had Amare right under the basket with Baez. You got height on height. And Baez got the rebound. Amare was right there to step in and lock up. Got the jump ball. Possession arrow favored the Vikings. 13 seconds to go in the quarter. Wareham wants to get a good look at a shot, make the last shot of the half. That one's off the mark. Rose not able to get it to convert. And the half will end with Wareham down by 2. But a good half of basketball here already, as I expected. Charlestown doubled up. Wareham in that quarter. Charlestown put in 18 while only allowing 9 to the Vikings. Charlestown with some good adjustments there, but again, they came back late. And now stick with us. We're going to have a performance by the Wareham High School cheerleaders. All right, we're going to step away for a short break, and we will be back with the second half of tonight's game. All right, back here, Wareham High School, ready to start the second half. And before we continue, I'd actually like to make an apology on behalf of Wareham Media. We pulled the wrong image earlier this afternoon when we advertised the game on our Facebook page. We got that all straightened out right now. We now have the correct graphics up on your screen, but we do want to apologize both to Charlestown High School and to anybody out there for any confusion that might have caused. But everything's fixed now. We're off and running again. Charlestown has a 2-point lead, 36-34 to start the second half of the game. They've also got possession to start the third quarter. Day is going to take the first shot of the third quarter, and that's going to be short. Ball on the floor, picked up by Charlestown, recovered, good effort and hustle. It did hit the stanchion. That's what I was waiting for. So that's out of bounds. Out of bounds, Vikings ball. I saw that cable move, and I was waiting for the call, and the referee did get it right. So it's Wareham's ball. Cody brought it up. Rose is directing traffic. He's going to hand off to Cannon. Cannon back to Rose. Sorry, Cody. Cody with the lay-in. Aaron, Cody. Cody will tie it up. Nice pass out from beyond the arc, but that's in and out. Cisco Montero with a great effort to keep that away from Charlestown, get it away to Cody. Cody driving in, kick out to Montero. He's all by himself in that far corner, and he gets the three. Cisco Montero for three. He had a wide open look, and he nailed it. Pina came in to set the screen, but kind of hip checked. Charlestown foul against Lennon Ramos Pina, his second, team first. Now Wareham gets the ball on their side. The inbound pass went to Cody in the backcourt. Rose lost his footing. Fortunately, Tavares right there, and now it's Cannon who's got the open look from the near corner. Tavares able to get the rebound. Great effort by Tavares when Rose went to the ground to keep that. Rose drains the three. Amari Rose for three. And they've built it up to a 6-point lead, 42-36. Back-to-back threes. Up and under at the basket. Baez there to get the rebound, and he gets fouled. They're going to call it on Montero. That was a mismatch. Baez against the shorter Montero. Wareham foul against Cisco Montero, his first, team first. Jeremy Baez at the line shooting two. And that's what happens. You're going to have to grab as that tall player's working off you. But Baez misses the first shot. Baez 1 for 2 on his trip to the line. It's 42-37. 5:48 to go in the third. Oh, Day. Oh, made the break on that path. They're going to get, yeah, that's pretty much exactly what happened when they called it against Pina. Wareham foul against Tyler Cannon, his second, team second. And Day able to save that inbound from going out at the baseline. All right, Day working against Montero. Baez set the screen up and under and in. What an impressive shot. Jerry Brown. It's 42-39, Wareham up. This time Cannon's able to set a clean screen, or was he? Yes, they're going to get Peters on a hold. Charlestown foul against Kaori Peters, his second, team second. But you saw that time that Tyler Cannon was able to set a clean screen. He just used his body, got right in front of him, kept the hands down. Tavares needs a little bit of help. He's having to back all the way out near midcourt. He needs help, and Rose comes over to take it. Peters is staying step for step between Rose. Cody for three. Aaron Cody for three. 45-39. Driving in, no good. Cannon rebound, needs help. Charlestown foul against Jeremy Baez, his second, team third. So Baez grabbed the Vikings player, so it's Wareham ball. Day was step for step with Cody. Rose now calling Cannon over for the screen. Cannon all by himself near corner. Corner three. Tyler Cannon for three. Wareham's built up a 9-point lead, 48-39. Deep three for Charlestown, and that's in and out. He almost had it. Put back, no good. That's what I meant at the top of the game when I was talking about how they have range from downtown. You saw how deep Brown was, and that was in and out. We got two players locking up on that fast side. Everybody's got to stay on the bench. The coaches are going to go out to calm everybody down. A little bit of excitement. Cooler heads prevailing. And I think Cannon may have gotten hit in the face again. He's walking off the court. So we got to sort all this out here and see what happens. And I'm wondering if that's what happened. Is if Cannon got hit in the face and somebody took exception to it. Because remember, it was against Charlestown that Cannon suffered that facial injury. Now they had to plug up his nose. So he is coming back to the bench. So that's good news. I think they just had to maybe stop a little nosebleed. But Cannon coming back. He's got his shield. So technical was assessed against Charlestown because Cody took the tech, but he missed it. Oh, he was 1 for 1. It's now 49-39. It's now a 10-point game. So we've got possession. The Vikings huddled up there near center court. They're just trying to remind everybody you got to keep your head in the game. You know, you want to hurt them on the scoreboard, nowhere else. .342 to go. Third quarter, Wareham up 10. Cody near side for three. And remember, Cannon hit that 3-point before the kabuki-ish activity going on down there. Day now working against Montero. McGee sidestepped Brito. Brito able to make the adjustment. Baez at the base of the hoop. Puts it home. Jeremy Baez. Rose going to find Coleman. Brito is going to step in. He's working against McGee. Cody's three is no good. Charlestown gets the rebound, coming up the other way. Now Day going to slow it down, matched up against Montero again. Kicks it out. Little floater and in. Ander Ramirez. Rose for three. Amari Rose for three. 2:06 to go in the third quarter. Wareham up 52-43. Montero switches off. Now it's Coleman Brito working against Day. Baez is going to come up to set the screen. There's another height mismatch. McGee has it stolen away. The pass intercepted by Tavares. Brito got it back. Rose gets an open look at a three and drains it. Amari Rose for three. 55-43, 1:33 to go in the third quarter. Wareham up. Timeout, Charlestown. All right, we're coming out of Charlestown's timeout. Wareham is up 12, 55-43, 1:27 left on the clock in the third quarter. Wareham's turned it on here in the second half. Brito kind of reached out and got a piece of day as he went by. No basket, no shot. Wareham foul on Coleman. Brito, his first, team third. That was before Day went up. Bounce inside. McGee can't handle it. Up ahead, Tavares one-on-one. He drew the foul as it hit the bottom of the backboard. And he landed hard. They're going to help him up. No, that wasn't flagrant. Somebody in the crowd called flagrant, but that was not flagrant. No way. He was trying to block the shot. Charlestown foul against Ander Ramirez, his second, team limit. Malachi Tavares at the line shooting two, and he makes the first. That makes it a 13-point lead. Second one's in and out. Coach Faneuil had the defense backing up even before Tavares took that second shot. And that shot blocked, and it's going to be a foul against the Vikings on the floor. It's against Rose. Wareham foul against Amari Rose, his second, team fourth. No shot. So they'll inbound from the baseline. Brito defending against Day. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Wareham up 56-43. Long cross-court pass, McGee for three. It's off the rim. All right, so that's a foul against Charlestown that puts Wareham at the line. Charlestown foul against Lennon Ramos-Pina, his third, team limit. Malachi Tavares at the line shooting two. You know, I mentioned in the first half, free throws are going to become very, very important in a game like this, especially as we get into the later stages of the game. And we have 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tavares makes the first to extend the lead for the Vikings. Trying to extend it to 15. And he does, a 15-point lead, 58-43. 45.1 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Corner three from the near side, and that is good for Ramirez. Ander Ramirez for three. Rose is kind of favoring that hip a little bit, and Coach Faniel calls a timeout. Timeout, Wareham. I'm a little worried because, as I mentioned, Rose has gone to the floor hard a couple times. All right, Rose is coming back out on the court, as is Tyler Cannon. He's back in the game, got his face mask on. Nineteen and a half seconds to go in the third. And Wareham will want to get a good look at a last shot. Screen set by Tavares. Rose. Up and in. Amari Rose. Well, I'll give Day credit. That was he had the range. It was high, but all right, start of the fourth quarter, 8 minutes to go. Wareham is up 14, 60-46. Wareham scored 26 points in that third quarter and held Charlestown to 10. But remember, Wareham scored 25 in the first quarter and was held to 9 in the second. So they need to keep the aggressive. That's a good start. Aaron Cody. And remember, Charlestown won that game in December at the last minute. So they don't want to let the Townies climb back in this. Nothing's over till it's over. There's some real talent on this Charlestown team. Lost the handle. Robbie Orn fighting for it, but good control by Charlestown on the floor. Doesn't travel, gets it away back to Day. Day kicks it out. McGee near corner for three, and he gets it. Jules McGee for 3. That makes it 62-49. I think they're calling this one on Baez again. Charlestown foul against Jeremy Baez, his 3rd, team 1st. Tyler Cannon at the line shooting 2. Whoa, first one kind of rattles around the rim but falls through the net. Cannon makes both shots to make it a 64-49 lead for the Vikings. It's a 15-point game. Day almost lost it, but got it back, and I think Cody's going to get called for a foul for the grab. Yes, he is. Wareham foul against Aaron Cody, his 1st, team 1st. Tavares able to block that pass on the floor. And they're going to call jump, and it's going to go to Charlestown. Jump ball, Townies ball. Possession arrow on the board. Oh, yeah. Ramirez just shoved right off. I'm sorry, that was Peters. They're calling it on Peters. Charlestown foul against Kaori Peters. Correction, Andrew Ramirez, his 3rd, team 2nd. That's what I thought. I thought they said 13, and they did just put it up on the board, but it was against Ramirez, and that's his 3rd. Good ball movement. Tavares was driving the lane, kicks it out to Rose. Rose thought about the 3, didn't have the look he wanted. Instead drives the line and backs it home. Amare Rose. 17-point lead, 66-49, 6:10 to go in the 4th. Baez checking off of Cannon. Loose ball picked up by the Townies. McGee kicks it back out. Cannon with the rebound. Rose got back up just in time to help Cannon out. Rose. Whoops, nobody there. I don't know who he was looking for, but whoever he was looking for, they weren't there, and it went into the front row. Inbound to Day. Day working against Cody. It's going to go out off Cody, so Charlestown retains possession. Cody able to get around the screen from Baez. Baez is going to draw the foul. It's going to be against Tavares. Wareham foul against Malachi Tavares, his 1st, team 2nd. Jeremy Baez at the line, shooting 2. (66-51), 5:15 to go in the 4th quarter. Tavares kicks it out. Robbie Orn, that's off the rim. Baez is able to give it away to Kamari Day. Day gets the basket. Basket by Kamari Day is good. Wareham foul against Tyler Cannon, his third team. Third, Kamari Day at the line shooting with 1. Day with the opportunity for a 3-point play. It's a 13-point lead for Wareham right now. Now it's 12, 66-54. Cody, coast to coast, but can't get it to go. McGee with the rebound, and he gets fouled. I think Cody got him over the top, yes. Wareham foul against Aaron Cody, his second, team 4th. All right, with all the talk about how important free throws are, Wareham 1 foul away from putting Charlestown in the bonus. And they're a team that could cut away at this lead real fast if they get to the free throw line. So you got to play clean, play smart. McGee from the near corner, that's no good. .428 to go in the 4th. Day against Cannon, that was clean. Up ahead, Cody's by himself. He's got one man to beat. He got him in the foul. Aaron Cody. Charlestown foul against Oscar Herrera, his first, team 3rd. Aaron Cody at the line shooting 1. Cody now with the opportunity for a 3-point play. Trying to put Wareham back up 15, and he does. 4:20 to go in the 4th. Day, that's a 2. Herrera gets it back. Herrera off the front of the rim, and it's rebounded by Cannon. Halfway through the 4th quarter, 3:58 to go. 69-54, Wareham. Rose calling Cannon over to set the screen. Shot clock running low, but Rose able to bank it off the glass. Amari Rose, 71-54. McGee inside to Baez, knocked away by Tavares. Timeout, Charlestown. Charlestown using their 3rd timeout of the game with 3:20 left in the 4th quarter, and they're in a 71-54 hole. Currently a 17-point deficit for the Townies to try to overcome. Long inbounds to Baez. 3 Vikings. And look at that, Baez with a nice move to get by Brito. Jeremy Baez. Montero going to bring it up court. Get through. Tavares gets himself an open look, but it's short. And McGee with the rebound. McGee was looking for a three from that far side, but had to pull it back. Cody right on him. Montero better be careful with the grabbing. Long three, that's off the back of the rim, the inside of the rim. Rose is coming back on a fast break the other way. Rose up and over. Day, and that's home. Amari Rose. Day in and out. Rose up ahead to Cody, all by himself. Aaron Cody. 19-point lead, 75-56, 1:57 to go in the fourth. Timeout, Charlestown. Charlestown with one timeout left for the game. We're at 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Wareham up 75-56, trying to close it out. Looking to get back in the win column. Tavares knocks that one into the front row. Checking on everybody. Everybody's good. That was nice of Malachi to check on everybody there. Montero smothering Herrera. Nice spin move, but can't get it to fall. Rebound Charlestown, pushing off Rose. Wareham foul against Aaron Cody, his third, team limit. Lennon Ramos Pina at the line, shooting 2. So again, be careful. There's still a minute 23 to go. Charlestown now in the bonus. That first one in and out. You're going to have to knock down these free throws if you want a chance at coming back. Pina able to convert the second one. It's now 75-57. And it went out off Charlestown. Wareham's going to keep it. Hand off to Tavares. Now he's going to give it over to Rose. 1 minute to go in the fourth quarter. There's 10 on the shot clock. They say no shot. Oh, they just teed up Montero. technical foul assessed against Wareham. Montero was kind of jawing at it, and the referee teed him up. There's also a foul on, I believe, oh, they got Montero. That's his second. It's a technical. And we had a technical assessed to Charlestown earlier in the game. Montero's on the bench. They didn't send him to the locker room. It's going to be Pina taking the tech, the free throws. You got the first. He's going to get one more, and then Charlestown's going to get possession. These are the things you can't do when you're trying to prevent a good team like Charlestown from getting back in it. Might be a little too late at this point anyways. There's 54.2 left in the fourth, and Wareham is still up 75-59, so that's a 16-point lead. And again, here we go. I was calling Montero out for the grabbing and the holding earlier. Now they've got Tavares. It was clear as day, but it's going to put Charlestown at the line. You can't give them free opportunities. Wareham foul against Malachi Tavares, his second team limit. Oscar Herrera at the line shooting 2. Herrera makes both. It's now 14 points, 75-61. And we talked about it. Charlestown has range. So now Wareham's going to have to really slow it down and just take as much time off the clock as they can. There's 40 seconds on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. That's all Cody's doing. He's just holding it. 10 on the shot clock. They are going to have to take the shot. Cody's finally working his way inside and drains it. Shot clock's off. Aaron Cody. 77-61, 15 seconds. Clock's running. Ball on the floor. Tavares can't get a grab on it. Herrera picks it up. But it's too little too late for Charlestown. And Wareham gets the victory. Your final score, Wareham 77, Charlestown 61. Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. We hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you for supporting Wareham High School. Please have a safe ride home. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good night. All right, so that's going to wrap it up. A 16-point win for the Wareham Vikings over the Charlestown Townies. They get their win back from December 19th. A good game as I expected. In the final quarter there, Wareham scored 17 points, Charlestown 15 points. So they did a good job of controlling Charlestown and holding the points low in the second half. Meanwhile, you know, Pretty explosive second half for Wareham, scoring 26 points in the third quarter while only allowing Charlestown to score 10. Little bit of chippiness there, especially at the end. Each team had a technical foul assessed against them. I think Cannon got hit in the face again, and that's what Wareham took exception to. Cooler heads prevailed. Everybody's going to get out of here safely. But we're glad you joined us here on Wareham Sports Today. We're going to be back next Tuesday with the girls here at Wareham High School. So for our Wareham production staff, this is Matt Lynn saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you on Tuesday. Good night.
Haley.